Hello everyone, hope everyone's okay. Welcome to my channel. My name is Leanne. As you would have seen by the title of this vlog, I've decided to actually finally sit down and go through some of my favourite things I've been using this past year, maybe many years more, but some things are recently new and I just thought I'd share them with you because I love watching videos like this. I love getting tips and ideas and suggestions. There's nothing better than an actual recommendation for a product. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get straight on into the video. Okay, so what I thought I'd do first is kick off with a question that I'm asked so much, and I don't know why. I should take it as a complete and utter compliment. I'm not very good at that. You might have noticed that on my channel if you've been watching for a while. So one of the first things is about my teeth being nice and white. I don't use anything special other than this toothpaste. Now I buy ones that are just the advanced, oh I've got it upside down, sorry. Let's try that again. So I've also bought just the advanced white. This is the advanced white pro. Don't notice any difference. I don't use this every single day because it can make my teeth a little bit sensitive, but after resorting to regular toothpaste for a few times, absolutely fine. So maybe initially, once you get the stain removals, you maybe need to use it for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'd probably just use it once a week, maybe. Yeah, maybe just once a week. I drink a lot of coffee and things like that. Red wine, love red wine. So yeah, I use that. So that's my toothpaste. And the other thing I get asked all the time is about my skincare. Now this is going to really shock a lot of people, but I wash my face with this. I don't want to hear that's not good for your skin, that's this, that, because it's cheap and I like it and it works for me and it helps prevent breakouts and I really like it. So yeah, I've been using this for years. I fill up a sink of nice hot water, rub this in my hands, rub it all over my face, literally like this. And I get a flannel and I literally soak it, like the hot flannel was so nice. Okay, so to remove my makeup, cleanse my makeup, etc., I use this. It smells like orange. It's called Super Facialist Vitamin C and Brightening Skin Renewal Cleansing Oil. And honestly, you just pour a bit into the palm of my hand, rub it together, and again just rub it all into your dry skin and then just rinse it off. I do follow it by the soap afterwards because I have very oily skin, but you don't need to. If you've got dry skin, that'd be, honestly, that is really good. Can't rate that high enough. It's really impressed me. So then I move on to my moisturiser. I've used this one for years now and my daughter now uses it. Again, it's not a hugely expensive moisturiser. It's the L'Oreal Hydrogenius with aloe water, and I just find it brilliant because, like I said, I have oily skin but I also have dry zones. This is brilliant. It goes on very wet, so when you first apply it you think wow, but then when it soaks in, you just feel hydrated but not greasy, because I'm very prone to breakout. So I'm very cautious about new products and things like that. So that's my skincare. Now when it comes to my tan, which I like to do every now and then because I just think you look better with a tan, if I'm being honest. I've used a lot. I've tried recommendations of certain ones and things like that, and this is a gradual. So it's not one, well, I've got a tan on now, just one application. I'm going to do it again this evening. It foams up, so there's no colour guide or anything like that, but you can feel it on you. It still smells like digestive biscuits. I don't think I've found a tan that doesn't smell of digestive biscuits when we're applying it. That's just the thing you've got to accept. Now, I don't have any problem with my hands and feet, and I'll tell you for why. Here's my little tip. So I bought this in my last Boots haul actually, but any tanning mitt, don't think it really makes any difference, but I 100% use a tanning mitt. Rub that all over my body. I don't use that on my feet or hands or my face. What I use is this. It's a very old little stubby little makeup brush. What I do is I apply the whole tan to my body, and then I spray a big pump into the middle of the glove. I dab it into the glove, and then I just rub it all into my face and neck area, around the ears, and then I do the same over the hands, just lightly over the hands and the feet. And I never get any patchiness, I never get the orange, nothing. Like literally you wouldn't be able to tell that I've got it on. So that's my huge big tip for applying fake tan. Okay, you ready for this? No, I don't have a beard, but this product here is what I use to tint my eyebrows. It is absolutely brilliant. I've probably, now I don't want anyone again coming at me, but I've probably had this for since Christmas time, and I use it multiple times because it's in a sealable. You mix up equal amounts of the developer and the tint. Do a patch test, don't come at me, do a patch test first, make sure it's okay. I'm going to be inserting a video while I'm talking to you about it, how I actually apply this. I literally just mix it all together, and then with quite a firm eyebrow brush, I just apply. I don't have a lot of hair in this archy bit here, so I kind of make sure that's mainly going on the skin in that area, if you know what I mean. So I put it all on. Do not slap this on everywhere, you put it on very neatly, because wherever you apply this it's going to take, so you don't want to just like, you know, do all of that. Clean up any areas as you go that look a bit out of place or anything like that. Put a timer on for 5 minutes. Honestly, during the process you're thinking, what is, you know, look at how dark they're going, but it isn't once you wipe them off. And you can always redo it again afterwards, but I say 5 minutes. Obviously if you've got dark hair you might need to do it for longer, I'm not sure, but yeah, just for men, beard, moustache and beard tint, and it's fab, absolutely fab. I can't rate that highly enough. That's what I use. And the colour, if anyone's interested, that I use, it's just the medium brown. Keep it nice and simple. And then obviously I still use my eyebrow pencil, because like I said, I've got a lot of hair in these corners anyway, so I just sort out them bits, and that would lead me nicely onto my eyebrow pencil. Now this is the NYX or NYX, I don't know how you say it, Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. I use it in the taupe because it's a very cool ashy browny colour, so it doesn't look orangey or anything like that with my hair. So yeah, fabulous. That's around £10, so not too bad at all. I feel like I'm really whizzing through all of this, so sorry, it's just because I've got quite a few items to show you. They're just my favourites. So okay, let's go on to hair. So I have my hair done at the hairdressers every 10 to 11 weeks, maybe, yeah, around that time. I don't actually have it coloured anymore because I am embracing the grey. So from the point where you can see it changes colour, that is my natural hair, and then this has just been lifted just because it's had years of all kinds on it really. But in between my appointments, and because my appointment isn't until after the holiday, I tint. So I've just done this. Again, you're going to be seeing a video of this. This is the Jerome Russell Bee Blonde Silver. It's non-permanent, it's got no ammonia, so it's not damaging, and it can last up to 8 washes. This is the colour guide on the back. So you do have to have fairly light hair anyway. So this is perfect for my bleach blonde ladies, or if you're naturally grey, because you do get a build-up of just pollution and the environment and things like that. Can make your hair, the grey parts, even look a bit yellowy, and this just cleans it all up again, makes it look all fresh and beautiful. I left mine on, so you have to shampoo your hair. I think I did it twice like normal, but then you do not put conditioner on. You towel dry your hair. I just want to brush through because my hair gets quite knotty, to make sure there's nothing, you know, it's gonna coat evenly. You literally coat it on, make sure you get it off your hands pretty quickly, and don't leave the bath mat in the bottom. Pull that up because it will probably stain. It's just like a very vibrant like purple. Put it on. I would say to do a strand test just to see the colour guide. I know roughly 15 minutes is good for me. The very first time I used it, I think I did half an hour, and yeah, it had like a little bit of a purpley tinge to it, or bluey tinge, so I kind of stick to the 15 minutes. That's enough for me. And then you literally just rinse it off till the water runs clear, and then pop your conditioner on and style and everything as usual. So yeah, I highly rate that. I have used another one in the past which I thought was really, really good as well, but that one did seem to dry out my hair a bit more, whereas this one doesn't, and this is easier for me to get hold of. I can just literally get it at the supermarket. Okay, so the foundation that I am currently wearing and am loving is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. It's got an SPF of 45 in there, and I used the colour 3N1 Ivory Beige. It is probably a shade darker when I don't have the tan on, but it's perfect when I have the tan on. I am impressed with this foundation. I've been using it since my Boots haul, and a little bit goes a very, very long way. I do still really like the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I feel like this one pips it to the post just a little bit. I think it's because I need that. What I found with certain foundations is I get like dry around the nose area, because I'm quite oily but dry. It's a bit of a nightmare combination, to be honest with you. There's dry patchy areas that I get, and this doesn't cling to it. So yeah, I do recommend that one. It might not be for everyone, but for my skin type and everything, it seems to be really, really good. That's hubby. One second. Yeah, sorry about that. He's just on his way to the hairdresser, so barbers. Not hairdressers, barbers. Right, so gone over that. Here's some other things that I love. So I absolutely love the eraser Maybelline. Who doesn't love this? I mean, I just think it's fab. I get it in light. I've lost count of how many I've had of these. Yeah, it's fab, just for under the eye area. This is the second time I've bought these, and you can see they're very well loved. You get, oh gosh, there's a hair on that one. You get 2 in a pack. No, you don't. You get 3. You get these 2, and then you get like a pinky highlighter. And I don't use that one. I just use these 2. So I use this one. I haven't used it today because I'm not going out anywhere. I'm just filming this for you, lovely guys. But if I was going out, I would do a little bit of the light one here, a little bit here and down the nose, a little bit at the top of the lip, a little bit on the chin, and then where the mouth area is, just pull it up a little bit there, and same that side. And then with the dark, I would put a little bit here, a little bit here. I would contour down the nose because I've got a little bit of a wonky nose, so I try and manually straighten that out myself, and then around the chin and just under this bottom lip, and make your lips look a little bit fuller, and I'll just blend it out. So they're fab, and they're cheap. I think they're like around £5 for the pack of 3. They last absolutely yonks because they're like obviously a cream. They're fab. This mascara is really, really good. This is the Maybelline Sky High Sensual Sensational and it is. I love it. It's got the like a rubbery brush. I don't like the really big bushy brushes because I've got quite a small little eye area and it just touches it. So yeah, I love that mascara. There's not really much I can say about that. I use black, and this little eyeshadow palette has been fab. So I had a big palette from Estee Lauder from years ago. I'm terrible with my makeup, honestly. I keep it for donkeys. And the ones that I would use the most in the palettes would be the light and the medium kind of, and that one sometimes. And this was cheap as chips on Amazon and had the colours that I would go to on a daily basis. So yeah, added that to my makeup thing, and now I don't take anything else. I just love using that one. This is another product that I'm absolutely loving. Absolutely loving this. It's a cream blush, which I did not think would be my cup of tea at all. I'm wearing it today. A little bit goes a long way, like honestly. There's none of this. You just put a little dab and then I just use a soft brush just to brush it in. Again, this I think was around £5. It's the Collection Gorgeous Glow Blush Stick. I don't know if, oh, it's just called Blush One. That's the colour, Blush One. I'm not sure that there was another colour. So that's the one I went for, and I absolutely love it. I use so many of these lipsticks. They're discontinued in a lot of the shops now, so I just grabbed some on Amazon. This is the Velvet 9. This is the one I'm wearing now, so it's quite a good nude for me, being a blonde or grey, whatever. But I've got some more of the vibrant colours of these, and they just last. I just love them. They are dry. If you suffer with really, really dry lips, I would You'd probably have to put a scrub on first, really hydrate your lips first before using it. But they are matte. But it's a very nice colour, even if I do say so myself. So that is kind of like my beauty kind of products, if you know what I mean. The other thing that I think is one of my absolute favourites purchased this year is this. It's the fan, the neck fan. And it's been an absolute godsend, if I'm being honest. I suffer with, I'm perimenopausal, so I suffer with, oh, we've just switched it on, sorry. I suffer with hot flushes, etc. And what I would find is I'd get really, really grumpy if I'm having a hot flush. I mean, you get hot when you're doing dinner anyway, but if I'm getting a hot flush and I'm in the middle of doing dinner or cleaning the bathroom, running the hoover around, something like that, it'd make me extra grumpy. That's helped with that big time, because I get frustrated when I'm not able to do something, or I'm not comfortable doing something, and this has enabled me to be able to do all of those things and be a little bit more comfortable. I'm actually wearing, let me just take it off, my other purchase of the year, and I'm so glad it was my purchase of the year because it was a very, very expensive purchase, was my Birkenstocks. I've worn them every single day since I purchased them. I cannot recommend them enough. I'm not gonna lie, I was swept away a little bit by seeing a lot of TikTokers wearing them, and I just like the look. I like that boho kind of look, and treated myself, and they're the best thing I've ever worn. Honestly, they're so comfortable. It's very hard to put on other shoes. Very hard. So yeah, there's not really much I can say about it really. I will be getting more. Okay, so what shall we go through next? Let me maybe go through some TV shows that I'm loving right now. Me and Martin, we started watching again this year, The Walking Dead, and I know it's like a totally random thing to watch, but we have been really enjoying watching that together. And because it's been such a long series, we've been doing it for quite a while now, so that's been really nice. I'm just trying to see if I can actually get into any of my iPad's so old, and like it's so old that I can't download Disney Plus to it because it won't update anymore, if that makes sense. So like basically eventually this is just going to stop working, which I think is actually disgusting, but yeah, that's Apple for you. Shouldn't be. If it can still switch on, it should still work as far as I'm concerned, but it doesn't. Right, let me go into what I've watched recently. You can never seem to find that list when you want to. This is no good because it's all things that I've not actually watched. This thing on your family share your logins. Okay, so I watched The Queen's Gambit. It's a TV series about a young girl that is insanely good at chess. I just really enjoyed it. I was quite surprised. I think I stumbled across it one day and decided to sit down and start watching it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, so moving on to Prime. Another TV series that we thoroughly enjoyed is called The Last Ship. I'll read you like what it says. So it says, their mission is simple: find a cure, stop the virus, save the world. When a global pandemic wipes out 80% of the planet's population, the crew of a lone naval destroyer must find a way to pull humanity from the brink of extinction. Honestly, it is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The acting, the story, yeah, it was just absolutely brilliant. So I highly recommend The Last Ship. That was really, really good. One thing I've been watching on, what have I been watching it on? I can't remember what it's on, but I've been watching Poker Face. That's really good. I think that might be on Disney. I'm not 100%. I can't check because I don't have Disney on my iPad. Okay, so I really debated whether or not doing this because I didn't want to offend anyone or leave anyone out, but I'll just share the top three, let's just say the top three YouTubers that I've been watching recently. So the first one is the lovely Emma at the Dog Poo Pro, the Dog Poo Fairy. I think she goes by both names. I absolutely enjoy it. She uploads daily and every day. Let me tell you, it's very rarely that she doesn't. She is an identical twin, unfortunately. Her beautiful twin Suze is terminal, and so she vlogs daily about her life and how that is as a family members going through that. So there's shopping hauls, there's cooking, there's decluttering and cleaning, there's travel when she's away for a weekend. There's her job, she shares that. She shares just everything. You will experience every single emotion watching her vlog, but it is like catching up with a friend. And yeah, she just is so inspirational. She handles all of this terrible situation with such grace and class, and she does that in such a beautiful way that I feel it just deserves you to go and check her out, show her some love, let her know that you've come over from this channel, you know, spread that love. There's this is the thing, YouTube is a whole massive platform. You know, we're just normal, we're normal girls. We're not like, there's not a recording studio here, there's not a script, we're just normal people just sharing a little bit of our life, really, or a lot of our life. So yeah, all of my subscribers have been so wonderful. So yeah, go over and show her some love. Love you, Emma. The next lady that I love to watch is Danita Louise. She is a homeschooling mama. She shares family life, shopping hauls. Oh gosh, shares absolutely stacks. She's got a beautiful family. She's a beautiful lady. She always is just such a big supporter of me and my channel. Love you, girl. Right, and the next lady that I've been watching a lot lately, so I go like this. I get into, I guess it's how you're feeling, do you know what I mean? Like you're drawn to other things, and I don't have a huge amount of time to watch things. I do watch a lot of YouTubers, I will say that. I'm just giving you my top 3 at this moment. So please, if you know that I watch you and I comment, I do love you. I can't say everyone because we'll be here all day, basically. So the next one is a lovely lady called Lauren. Her channel is called Live It Like Lauren, and she just shares so much of herself and her life, and she's very funny, and she suffers with depression and anxiety and things like that, and she lives alone. She's got family like around her. She's got a really lovely mum who you see often in her vlogs, but she lives on her own in London, and yeah, she shares her struggles, really. And I guess that's I connect with her because I think I have, I guess, struggled with anxiety, and not to a level that she has, and turns out I think most of mine was down to my hormone levels with the perimenopause. But I really appreciate when someone can be so raw and open and authentic with that, because again, it makes you feel like you're not the only one and you're normal, and the things can get better. We live in reality, and we're not just going to show the good stuff. Sometimes you've got to see the bad stuff just to make life, that is life. That's what reality is. And I always said if I could help one person, then it was worth it. So they're my top 3 ladies at the moment. Like I said, I do watch so many YouTubers, and I could do this. I was inspired to do this from Emma on the Dog Poo Pro channel, because she decided to share some YouTubers that she really watches and the reasons why and things like that. And I think she's absolutely right. Like there's plenty of room on YouTube for us to give shout outs, really. Recognise when, you know, you're enjoying something. I have no problem with sharing you my favourite makeup and skincare and things like that, so why not share my favourite people that I like to watch? So yeah, that's it for today on that front. I don't really have any other favourites, though there'll be loads. There's a whole heap of food and things like that, but we won't go down that route because we'll literally be here all day. But I thought I would just share some of the favourite things that I've purchased this year or have been using for many years, just in case you guys are in the market for something new, or you've been wondering about something and I might have answered that in doing this video today. I will be filming later this evening or what am I packing on my carry-on bag, because I'm interested in things like that. Like I haven't been on an aeroplane for years, and I did a pack with me, so I figured, well, actually that part is probably just as important, really, isn't it? So if you're interested, that will be coming up next week, I think. I don't know when what my video schedule is at the moment. I'm trying to hammer out so many so that while I'm away on holiday, you guys still have something from me. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. Remember to go and give them ladies some love that I mentioned, and let them know that you came over from my channel. If they're not your cup of tea though, just, you know, move along. Please don't, like, I know you wouldn't. I know you people, you wouldn't. But yeah, we don't need to hear if we're not liked. Right, anyway, I will catch up with you guys in the next one. Lots and lots of love. God bless.
I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.